Welcome back to a new episode of uh Sakura Beach. Episode number 7? Yes, number 7. This take us less time than last time. I stopped for like 30 days before play the game again, but last episode was interesting. And there are a few things I want to talk about, like I find out that when think about it, there are only six background in the entire game, and maybe like one or two single shot in each episode I did, and there are only two characters with not that many of expression in the first place. So the game is kind of cheap. I can see why so many give it bad rating. But this is a visual novel, it's all about the story. So far the story is okay. If this was an anime, I will give it 7 out of 10. It's not great, but it's good. There are much better. And if was like an OVA of 3 episodes, I will give it 8. It is fun. But each time I feel like there are less and less things happen. It's like the same thing over and over, and there's no so much progress. But for now, we will start the episode and see what will happen. The next morning passes, and eventually, before I know it, we're already back on the beach. Momoko insists that she needs to catch up on sleep. So it's just me and Ayami today. Ayami seemed to be a lot more confident in the water. She now able to handle herself in the surf. I head out there just to make sure she's fine. Hey Ayami, having fun now? I guess it's kind of fun. You're handling yourself really well now. I think if you keep this up, you could become a great swimmer. Of course, I am doing well. I told you that I could do it, Seiji. But don't think that I am going to let you brace go to my head or anything, you fool. I know. If there's one thing that wounded easily, it's her pride. Ayami is the sort of person who, when she sets her mind on something, refuses to allow others to help. Which is kind of strange when I think about it now. When I offered to teach her how to swim, she accepted. Of course, your contribution slightly helped, only slightly. Nice to know that I help out. Only a little bit. Don't think this means you can get away with being a ragging pervert when I am not looking. My grace only goes so far. What about this girl you saw in the hotel pool, CG? I haven't seen them again. They're probably left by now. I should have known that you would try to cover this up. You've been trying to build a harem, haven't you? A harem? Why would I want to build a harem? I haven't even had a girlfriend before, let alone multiple girlfriends. I see, you must be a harem king who know how to hide his true intention. What is there are no winning with this girl? A villain, which make himself seem like a fool, but is actually manipulating everything in the background. Seiji's not that smart. Is your arcana that of the jester? Are you comparing what I do to a video game again? No, I stopped playing this years ago. They are for children after all. But we are getting off the main point. You've been building a harem behind everyone back. And I plan to expose the truth. There are no harem. The only people I know is two beautiful girls, so what harem? I swear, why does she keep making execution like this? But if there was more than one person who loved you, what will you do? Huh? What will I do? You aren't being serious, right? I'm being completely serious. What will you do? Will you actually form a harem? Well, I don't know if there are harem ending in the game. That's a really good question. No, it's not good question. Who will ask that? You can't marry two girls. It's not like, wait a minute, I can do that. I live in Middle East. I can marry two. I can marry three. I can marry four. Die, bastards. What will I do? I'll be willing to try it out. Polygamy is illegal. This is the title of the episode. Polygamy is illegal. But I'll try it out. Well, I don't really know, but I'd hate to hurt anyone by choosing someone else over them. So I guess I'll try it. Yeah, I'll try to go for the harem ending. If I could. And I will do it blindly. I will not ask if there are certain options for that, but let's hope we get the harem ending. It will be great. We can call Ayami our husband and Mie and Seiji and Momoko as the wives. I knew it! You are a rampaging pervert! Have you ever stopped to think about what? What? Wait a minute, take a screenshot. Let's not go crazy. We need a screenshot. Oh yeah, okay. Now let's continue the story. Oh no! I stopped listening to her as I watched something unfold before me. Ayami tops life off, seemingly becoming united by a pair of unknown hand. I can feel the blood rush to my face. Now, this is a sight I'm not going to see ever very often. Well, yes, mean you plan to see more of this? What? Why are you looking at me like this? If I was not looking, you will ask, why you are not looking, are you? Didn't you have something you want to say, you fool? Ayami? Just say it, don't stand there with your jaw hanging loose. What is the problem? She still hasn't noticed yet. Oh. Wading through the wave through me, I can feel the nosebleed come on. They bounce. Ow. No, don't think of that. Don't look. Honestly, why aren't you? Ayami looked down at her exposed chest. Her eye go wild with shock, and she quickly dived beneath the water. No! How did this happen? Seiji, did you have something to do with it? I was so far away, fuck you. No, I didn't. I didn't do anything. Stop shouting, people are going to notice. Look, I'll help you find... No, I refuse to let wild beasts like you handle it. There's no telling what you will do with it if you... Her face go really red and her eye began to roll around. No, why I am thinking of something like that. What do you want me to do then? Just stand guard while I find it. But don't you dare look. Well, admiration, divine punishment unlike any I have before. I know, just hurry up. Fortunately, she managed to calm down enough to begin her search. The water are too shallow though. There's barely enough water for her to hide in. Her chest came dangerously close to slip that 1 centimeter. What I'm thinking about? I'm supposed to ensure that no one see her. It is here somewhere, I'm sure of it. She grew more desperate by the minute. And the longer she exposed, the harder it is for me to not look. Don't think about it, Seiji. Here, it is. She tried to put it on while still underwater. That's a lot harder than I thought it would be. Her finger foamed as she tried to put it on. The top began to squeeze her chest, nearly causing it to slip off several times. Eventually, she managed to get it back on. That came from nowhere, like no one touched her. She was teasing Seiji. After that, Ayami swore she would never go back to the beach again. I tried to convince her otherwise, but she just couldn't handle the embarrassment. She went back to the hotel ahead of me, but I don't see her anywhere. Good morning, Seiji! Momoko bobbed up out of nowhere. Momoko is internet versus Mighty. I wonder if Edible Luck will stop Momoko. Edible Luck or Momoko. It is the afternoon, Momoko. Ayami and I have already been on the beach. Oh, I must have slept in too late. Do you know where Ayami is? She went out to buy something. She'll be back soon, so don't worry. Really? What did she need to buy? Snacks, of course. How do you expect us to get by without snacks? Well, that does make sense, considering how much you do eat. Seiji, don't make fun of my weight. I wasn't doing that. Well, I guess I'll forgive you this time. What do you want to do today? Well, I don't know. Maybe the beach will be nice again. I opened balcony door only to be blasted with icy wind. Why is it so cold? It's supposed to be summer right now. This morning it was really warm. This is really unusual. Maybe someone performed a ritual to an obscure god for colder weather. This is the only idea that Momoko can get. That sounds completely absurd. It does now, doesn't it? Why would anyone want colder weather if they're at the beach anyway? Oh no, I'm sure they have their reasons. Why don't we spend time at the beach today? But I have already gone and it's getting cold. No fair, you went with Ayami. Go with me too, go with me too. I have to think of a way to avoid the water. How about the shark again? You want a snack, don't you? Her eye light up at the suggestion. Brilliant thinking, CG. Food and the beach go together perfectly. As we arrive at the shack, Momoko insists on pursuing up against me. Ooh. We've been walking along the beach the entire time and she refused to give me any space. Now CG, you look like you cold. How so? I don't know, maybe you like some company? We could share body heat. It's a cool day, you know. I don't think that is really... Okay. They are planning this first. It takes screenshots. Oh yeah. They are planning that. There's no way Momoko and Ayami do the same trick in the same day at the same time in the same way. They are planning this. When did that happen? They are planning. Where is her top? I can already feel the blood rushing to my head. There. What's wrong, CJ? I try to cover my eye as best I can. What? Why are you looking away like that? Look down. She a bit faster to notice than Ayami was. Ew! She immediately covered her chest. Look really upset about it. Boing. It does little to help though. There just go around her hand. All it does is make it worse. Why did that happen? Seiji, could you give that to me? A kind of different when we are not in the water. Seiji, please. Okay, just don't move. I realized she's not shouting like Ayami was. They're going to be a lot easier for me to do. I immediately receive her top and offer it to her. Hey, put it back on. But I can't do it myself, Seiji. Could you help me? Put it back on, please. I can feel my blood turn into ice when she say that. Seiji, please, Ayami always help me with it. I can't do it myself. I'll go get Ayami, she'll be able... No, don't leave me like this, Seiji. Please help me. What choice do I have? Awkwardly, I began to fasten it around her neck. Just keep going, Seiji, you're almost there. I wish I were. I don't even know how this thing works. I'm just trying to knock behind her back. That's how it works, right? I hope it is how it works, otherwise this is going to be really embarrassing for me. Reaching around, trying my best not to look. CG, what? I can't see where my hands are going. I can't do that myself. You don't need to touch me there. That's what this soft feeling is. I immediately put my hand away. I'm sorry. Sorry for what, CG? Do you feel warmer now? Oh fuck, because your face is burning. Sometimes Momoko just scares me. Did you even need my help at all? Of course I did. This girl, I need to cool my head. I leave for the water. Gigi, I wouldn't go in there. But it is too late, I am far too hot. I need to... It's like I step into a refrigerator. I immediately scramble out every part of my shivering. To my despair, the wind begins howling. Each gust of wind feels like it cutting into my very soul with frozen talons. Momoko looked mortified as I stated there, shivering. "Oh no, you're so cold, Seiji," she holding out a towel to me. "We have to get you somewhere warm as soon as possible. We wouldn't want you to catch a cold, would we? But it's summer, how could I?" Too late, she already pushed me away from the shack. "Come on, Seiji, back to our hotel room." It's not like I can resist. I'll drink a little. She burst into the hotel room, dragging me along the ground. We need to get you out of this wet clothes right away. You're going to catch a cold if you don't get changed quickly. I don't need any help with that. She ignored me. Next, we need to get you into bed. Proper rest is needed for recovery after all. Recovery from what? I haven't even get changed. You fever, of course. I already know that you have one. But I don't feel anything. I head toward the door. I'll be fine, Momoko. Now then, I am heading to the shops. So, is there... Eek. Momoko slipped her arm around my neck and started dragging me away. You can't go back out there today. Not at all. What would happen if you were to get sick? So, today, just stay indoors with me, where I can keep you nice and warm forever. If you get sick, I don't think I could live with myself, Seiji. Isn't that being a bit dramatic? Momoko, let me go. I need to check your temperature. Before I can even protest, she pulled my head toward her. You feel like you're burning up. That's not good at all. Don't get sick, Seiji. She doesn't sound very upset about it though. Her grip had loosened slightly at that point. This will be a chance to escape before she go through with what she planning. Try to escape. Go along with it. Escape from what? Why I need to escape from Momoko? Get along with it. Oh yeah. Dragging me into their room, she threw me into her bed, still in my wet clothes. Oh, Momoko, you're rough. Time for rest. Bit by bit, she slowly crawled along the bed and handles up against me. Don't worry, I'll be right here if you need anything. I pull myself out of her grabs and sit up. Ready? I am feeling fine. There's no need to. In the blink of an eye, her arms pulled me back into the bed. She forced my face into her chest, preventing me from moving. No, Seiji, you aren't going to get away with that. It's time for me to look after you. You shouldn't hide your own discomfort, silly. Her iron grip on me doesn't lose for a second. She has me well and truly trapped here. This is so nice. I could lie here forever. If I actually have a fever, wouldn't it be a bad idea to be near me right now? What if you got it too? Don't worry about me. Just lie there and get some rest. Her grip loosens, but now it's almost as if I were married in some weird way. Wait, why I'm thinking of things like that? She's just lying here in bed with me, that's all. Oh. Do you remember when I get sick that one time and you refused to leave my room? You also got sick, but even then you continue to look after me. She sighed continuously as she remembered that. To think, someone I had only met a few weeks before that was so kind to me. You are always thinking about someone else, Eiji. I couldn't let a friend suffer like that when I know I could do something. So now I am going to return to the favor. Just lie there and let Nurse Momoko help you getting better. Oh no, her grip growing tired again. If Ayami come home and saw us like this, oh, Ayami will come in this next scene. What will she think of me? No, worse, what will she do to me? The only solution is to escape right now, but how am I going to escape a custodian like Momoko? She lied there with her eye closed, the biggest smile on her face. It's like I have my own warm teddy bear. What more could anyone want in the world? Some part of me doesn't want to leave. She just looks so happy there. Having her hug me like this? No, she's my friend. I wouldn't cross that line. Why? Why? She wants you to cross it. We are just doing this because we are friends, right? But wouldn't it really be such a bad thing if it were more than that? Oh, finally, see, she gets the notice. She flirts with me like this all the time, but that doesn't mean she actually likes me or anything. When I asked her in the past, she always said she was joking. She liked to see me when I was embarrassed. Adorable, silly CG looks so cute when he all flushed. Since then, I have really stopped noticing when she does it. Could there be something more to it though? I have never seen her act that way around anyone else. Is it really just because I am her friend? That's what I can't work out. Momoko? Yes, silly? Are you feeling better now? I was fine in the first place. Of course you weren't. She loved to deny reality, this girl. Anyway, I was wondering, how do you feel about me? Feel about you? Well, you are my friend, of course. You're very special to me. Special? Special in what way? You will say. In friendship way, of course. Who else would I tease if you weren't around? Ayami is no fun when you tease her. She just gets all angry and violent. But Adolfo Seiji just because embarrassed. That's what makes him so fun to be around. So this is how it is, huh? Well, I don't really have a right to be disappointed. This is how it's always been, hasn't it? Maybe if I worked really hard, I could change it. After all, Momoko is someone who is infamous at school for rejecting people. No matter how good, grand the gesture or who is asking for it, they're all getting nowhere. Despite how popular she is with The guys, she still never had a boyfriend. Why that is, I don't know. I even remember the most infamous of all this rejection. He was the captain of the soccer team. One of this guy who popular with everyone. The happy expression on her face as she said to him, "I am afraid you are not my type. You have to look somewhere else." She snapped his spirit in half. However, I got a serious problem to deal with it right now. She fallen asleep with me still in her grip. My chance of escape are non-existing now. Is that the door slowly crack open? How long have we been lying here for? Seiji! What indecent thing have you been doing with Momoko while I was away? Ah, welcome back, Ayami. What took you so long? I think happened that right. All kind of thing. Oh, you got lost again? That didn't happen. More important, what did you drag Zichi up here? He wasn't feeling well and I went to nurse him back to health. I just shouldn't say anything. I pretend that I'm still asleep and maybe... Wake up, you fool! With one foot, Yomi shoveled me out of the bed. The sheer force of her kick is enough to break me free of Momoko's iron grip. How could you do this to me when I wasn't looking? I am in too much pain to respond. Seiji got really cold from the wind, so I took him up here and warmed him up. Warm him up? What monstrosity and indecent thing have you two been doing behind my back? I will not throttle this for any reason. It was so nice. Seiji was so passionate. That sounds very too loud. That was the greatest crowd that I ever had in my life. Kudo? What were you thinking? That was we're doing something else, Yami? How could you look down on me like that? You're such a bully. This girl's pure evil. She was beating Ayami the entire time. But Ayami doesn't respond. She just holds her hand in her hand and steam air from her ear. Yes, it was just cuddling, that's right. How silly of me to think that it might have been something else. Haha. I think you got too far this time, Momoko. See, this is why you're around. I can't tease you and you can't keep taking it. I only tease Ayami a little bit and this is what happened to her. As I look back at Ayami, I get the impression that she's no longer in the land of the living. She just stands there, a does-like look on her face as she stares at the ceiling. That's right. There's no way that would happen. Is there not in a million years? I think you need to stop blinking at her hair strings. you are going to break her one day. Don't worry, she just in rebelled mode right now. She'll recover soon. How soon? I don't know. A very long time from now. How soon? A very long time from now. I think we should get her to bed then. Oh, Seiji, do you want to play nurse for Ayami too? You beastly man, Seiji, I can't believe you. But you have my full blessing to do so. I am sure Ayami will. I'm just going to stop you there. You're not fun. I wish she could have taken some more teasing today. After what she did to my sauce, I must extract my triple vengeance upon her. You still think about that? Was that all part of your plan of the entire time? Not at all. If just heaven. Momoko worry me sometimes. People may not see it past her grin, but there is divinous mind lurking behind it. Later, Ayami approached me alone. It took her quite some time to recover from her shock. After what happened before, I have concluded that you can't be left alone with Momoko without your beastly desire overcoming your senses. She's the one that dragged me to bed, you know. Silence! It's your duty as a man to resist when a girl does that. No, it's not. It's the opposite. Screenshot. This is stupid. Hayami, you stupid feminist. It's the job of the man to not resist a girl. After all, it will be shameful to let yourself be so easily led astray, will it not? Okay, she have a point. Which is why I am going to make sure that you aren't going to leave my sight at all today, even bathroom? Come to think of it, where is Momoko now? I sent her on march of punishment. What you did to her? She must atone for making me think that something else happened. I made it very clear to her that she must not return until the sunset. What? Even in military they don't do that. I can only imagine how scary Ayami was when she finally broke out of that stunned state that Momoko put her in. I can't let you leave the apartment today. Momoko could be anywhere out there by now. So you must stay here in case she ran into us. But don't treat Momoko like a zombie. But I didn't do anything. Why should I be placed under house arrest too? You did more than enough. The way I saw you all handed up like that, burying your face into. Her eyes start to lose focus and began wailing around. Hey Ayami, come back to earth, Ayami. I guarantee shake her, make her snap out of her daze. She doesn't do anything though. Ayami, is something wrong? Don't what? Don't touch me, you pervert! Her knees shake out like a spear and blind me in the stomach. Oh, that hurt. I completely winded. I I feel like I'm going to die. Ayami doesn't respond though. She has her hand on her cheek. It's too hot today, don't you think? That's why my face is burning like this, right? But it's actually... Oh. A foot slammed me in the face before I can finish my sentence. No, Seiji, it is hot today. That's what it is. She laughed maniacally to herself. Yeah. What? That's why my face is burning like this, of course. Anyway, there's something we haven't done in a long time. Can it wait, please? I think I see the rubber. No, you come in with me right now. We're going to continue my swimming lessons, whatever you like it or not. She seized me by the arm and dragged me out of the apartment. Hey, at last let me stand up first. It's too late. She has me sliding by my face along the ground. The carpet is burning. As I look up, I can feel my heart sneak in the bottom of my toe. Anything but the stairs. We need to exercise, Seiji. You're especially out of shape. No, I don't care what else you do to me. Anything but... Drifting out in front of me, my skull smack against the first step silenced me. See, it's not too bad. Stop, please, stop. But there's no stopping it now. There at last, 20 floor between us and the bottom lobby. I hope that surviving between now and then. As we reach the bottom, Ayami nodded to herself. I told you, you fool, exercise is great for you. You spent way too much time in bed yesterday, so having to do a flight of stairs should be just the thing you need. I didn't need that. Yes, you did. Don't talk back to me. I know what's good for you more than anyone else in the world. Now hurry up and get in the pool. But you didn't even give me a chance to get changed. It doesn't matter, we are having that swimming lesson. She shoved me in. At last the water aren't as cold as it was at the beach. Now then, take me through the basic. It is a slow, painful process. She a bit better than she was before, but even then she still hasn't learned to hold her breath when she go underwater. I fish her out multiple times. Ayami, calm down. You don't have to learn how to swim in a single day, you know. But we are only here for a few more days. If I don't learn to swim quickly, we'll leave this place behind before I get a chance to really enjoy it. So we have to keep trying, CG. I don't understand why she making such a big deal out of it. She's still trying nearly an hour after we started. Ayami, you need to stop. Ridiculously, she gave up. My leg feels gel. I can barely move. I can tell she practically slid out of the pool, kind of like a jellyfish washed up on the shore. She tried to stand up but wobbly unnecessarily before sitting back down. That enough, Ayami? You way too tired at the moment. But I need to get back up to the hotel room. To her dismay, her legs gave out under her as she tried to stand up. She nearly slipped, throwing her arm around before wrapping them around my neck. As she realized what she did, her face glowed like hot embers. Don't think that I am doing this because I like you or anything stupid. I only did it because I would have fallen otherwise, so don't go getting any strange ideas. I just need to land on you for now. I understand, but as we continue to walk, she doesn't let go of me. This isn't so bad, though. I guess I can torture this just once. As we walk into the lobby, an older couple notice us. How adorable! The young couple in love! Yeah, he's lucky to have such a good-looking girlfriend. Girlfriend? Girlfriend? Ayami repeated that word to herself a few times. No, they have the wrong idea. That fool isn't my boyfriend. What could possibly like about him? He is raging beast who let his desire overtake him whatever they come up. No, Seiji is not like that. Seiji is the other side. So don't go getting the wrong impression about us. We used to act like that, didn't we, dear? Yeah, it's nostalgic to look back on these two. Young man, I wish you the best in your romance. This old man sounds like one from Broforce. Thank you, but we are dating. That's not the impression that I get. He gave me a big grin as he wandered out of the lobby with his wife. Isn't it nice to see that they still in love after all these years? Yeah, it's nice, I guess. I wonder if I ever have a romance like that. Anything can happen, right? Right, anything can happen. I don't want to end the episode here, but come on, 48 minutes is a lot. So I will save in page 2, episode 7. So main menu and okay. We make a lot of progress today. Ayami and Momoko try to do some teasing on CG. Well, maybe my theory is they're teasing, but can't be coincident that both will drop the bra in the same day in the same way. And well, we see that Momoko tried a huge bold move on CG. Ayami tried to do something like that. I think they have like agreement in behind the scene that each one will have one shot with him until he give up to one of them. Just I think Momoko just do something Ayami didn't approve, like okay, we will not grant the line by going to the room and lie on the bed. But Momoko is not the girl who play with the rule, I think. She's a wired girl. So this is episode 7. I will do episode 8 tomorrow. I can't just... The game start to get better and better. It's very fun now. So see you next episode soon in this channel. And goodbye.